Hey, I'm Pam. I think that I have finally figured out begonias. I think I've finally figured it out. So let's talk about them. Because I was told that they're incredibly easy. And so I did what I was told to do by the people who said that they were incredibly easy, and that was to keep them damp and to keep them in low light. I did that, and that did not work out well for Rex at all. Rex lasted about 3 weeks, and then he went to the dumpster in the sky. Anyway, here are my little easy begonia tricks. You ready? Let's do it. This is my newest rescue. Look at her. Begonias are so bizarre because they're like a weird mix of a flower and a plant, right? I heard it as soon as I said it. They're one of those, like, is it a flower or is it a leaf? Is it a leaf? Is it a flower? I don't know. I mean, it's a leaf. I do know. But like, look at that. And the funny thing is that their flowers are so dumb in comparison to their awesome leaves. So I don't even care if they flower or not, because honestly they just kind of make a little mess with their little petals everywhere, and I don't care. I just want this guy. So anyway, yes, this is my little rescue. I rescued from this one, and it is finally starting to look at this little baby and this little baby. Oh gosh, it's so cute. Okay, let's check out my other ones I just got too, huh? These are not for me. The ones that I'm about to show you are ones that I got for some upcoming markets. But if people don't buy them, you best believe they will be living in my kitchen. So, won't be a problem. Look at this. We got these gigantor, gorgeous, like green and black. Ugh. This like this minty gray hot pink, and then this, I'm like, oh my god. So here is what I have learned with begonias. Begonias do not like to be in low light. Whoever said that, no. They like medium light. And I mean, I guess we could argue semantics on what low light is, but things that I can grow in low light are like philodendron heart leaves. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, well, and like ZZs and that sort of shit, but no. Also, to be clear, low light, if you can read newsprint in a newspaper in like the darkest corner or whatever, then that's low light. You still have to be able to read the newspaper. If you can't read it, then you're not in enough light, period. But that is still low, so keep that in mind. That's like the lowest they can go. So mine have been happiest in a like, they've been happiest up here in the office where they're getting kind of an indirect medium to bright. Up there, the angel wing up there in the corner is that far from the light. And then I keep this guy just on the shelf right there. So that's the kind of light that they're thriving in. They really, if I have them in too bright, they get kind of bleached out. They don't grow as fast. Too little, and I think a lot of the problem with the too little light is that it's the combination of too much water and too little light that's the issue, because that's when it's going to take too long for the water to be taken up, and then you're going to rot. That being said, give them a very chunky soil. I give mine a very, very chunky, barky, really well draining, but longer lasting like bark. So bottom watering has been really helpful for these. They seem to really like that a lot. That way I can keep the stalk up here dry, which it doesn't seem to hurt and it seems to help, so I'm going with it. So yeah, I basically I just will let it bottom water and soak all the way up and be nice and wet, and then I don't touch it again until it is dry. I pick it up and it is light, and then I water it again. That one goes a while. I would say between 1 and 2 weeks for these generally is about what it ends up being. Look at this gorgeous. This is the Begonia Angel Wing, the Maculata. I got her at a plant swap and she is just, I never really had any interest in these, to be honest. I've never really been, I don't know, they just haven't done it for me. But then it was available at the plant swap and I was like, well, sure, why not? And I grabbed it and this thing had 3 leaves when I got it, and now they're just popping out and it's starting to grow up so I can do it in the corner thing, and it's really fun, and they're just, I'm just really glad I got it. They're really cool. They're just, I know as they mature, the backs should get kind of a deeper red hue. So I'm kind of waiting for that. But they've got just this gorgeous, oh, you can see it. Look at that shine. Look at that sheen. Oh my God. Ugh, kills me. And that's basically the begonia tricks. Chunk that soil up, let them drain really well. Let them dry out in between waterings, probably more than you think. If they do start getting dry tips, they need either humidity or more water, probably both. I don't like to mist these per se because they do tend to get kind of moldy on their leaves if they stay wet. So I just kind of usually keep them around pebble trays or just other plants for moisture, but humidity definitely does help with these. They are a little fragile when they get dry, and then I kind of damaged it too, so that was indirect, light, and don't let them get too dry. Don't overwater them, the usual. But the soil thing really helps. All right, so when it comes to begonias though, are you team flower or team leaf? Because I know some people are really into those weird little flowers. So if that's you, tell me, because I'm always fascinated by people who like totally other parts of plants than myself, because I'm a nerd. Okay, well, go get some begonias, because why not? Oh, here's another hint. If you are interested in begonias and you want to keep it on the cheaper end, go to Lowe's or wherever, go to the plant section, go to the outdoor plants and go to where they're selling begonias as outdoor plants and buy one as an outdoor plant, and it's less expensive. Just an idea if you are afraid of killing it. You aren't gonna have as many options obviously, but they will surprise you sometimes with the Rex begonias that they've got out that are just amazing. So go check it out. And if you kill some in the process, that's okay. They're a dime a dozen. You can literally grow them from a piece of chopped off leaf. So don't worry about it. Kill as many as you need to until you figure it out, and then you can, you know, just leave them on bookcases and ignore them once you figure it out. It's fantastic. I'll talk to you later.